But this is a nice looking lunch, I can tell you that much.
It is Sunday, March 29th, 2020, and on this week's edition of Sunday Sofatime, we're talking about Serenity Bay BBQ on Disney's Castaway Cay. Happy Sunday, everyone. As you already know from the title and what I said earlier, we're going to talk about the food on Disney's Castaway Cay today and the Serenity BBQ, which is Serenity Bay BBQ, which is the adults-only restaurant option on the island. Did you hear that? Adults only. I don't know if I have been on any other private cruise ship island that offered an adults-only eating possibility. If I have, I missed it. And I'm gonna show you the food and everything I ate and everything that was being offered in just a second. But before we do that, I've got something exciting. I got something in the mail. As you guys know, I updated my Teespring store. Hope you can hear me while I'm opening this. To reflect a little bit more about the things that we're talking about nowadays here on the channel. And I have some t-shirts and a towel that you can purchase, and not only are you getting a t-shirt or a towel, things that you might want and need anyways, but you are also helping me out and supporting the very unofficial travel guides. It's like a way that you can give me like a little tip and get something in addition to it as well. You know what I mean? And last week or 2 weeks ago, I think I wore the Sea Day t-shirt, and today I got my towel, my deck chair reservation towel, and I can tell you guys, from my last line of merchandise, that these are so soft. I wouldn't say they're like the most absorbent towels, but if you want just like something soft to lay on while you're, sipping a pina colada on the pool deck, you might want to get one of these. And this is the first time that I've seen one of these, and this will give you an idea of how big they are. By the way, I actually put on real pants today. Oh, it looks so good. I'm so happy with this. So it says, I promise I didn't wake up at 6 a.m., put this here, go back to bed, get up at 10 a.m., go to the buffet, then to bingo, then play trivia, get a mani-pedi, and take a nap. Be right back. Really. And then you can also get towels for this side and that side with arrows pointing to it that say same. Can I leave that there for the rest of the video? Is that distracting? Let's try it out. We were lucky enough to be on Castaway Cay on a Disney cruise in the beginning of January when cruise ships were still cruising. And I said it in the video when did I post it? Just on Friday, just a couple days ago, that from my experiences on private islands, it was probably like the highest, like the average quality of every experience we had on the island was the highest. And if you want to see that video, like I said, I just posted it a couple days ago. It's, I'll put a link in the description below, and also you can search for it in my library. I also found some really great music for that, so I've watched it a couple times now just to listen to the music again. And because the food was so good and I got a lot of really great recordings of it, I decided to make an extra video just about that. So let me throw it over to Morgan on the island back in January here, and I know there's something in my teeth. Sorry, this is like the second video from the Disney Dream series where I had something stuck in my teeth and I didn't realize it. Do I have anything in my teeth now? No, good. Take it away, Morgan in January.
I know I'll let you down.
Lunch on the island is barbecue style, and it is included in the price of your cruise. This is what I had. Greek salad, some potato salad, and a veggie cheeseburger. They also offer chips. I don't know if I've ever seen this on a cruise ship, but this is a nice looking lunch, I can tell you that much. The potato salad is light and creamy, so it's a very creamy potato salad with not a lot of spices in it. I'm trying to pick this up, it's like glued to the, there we go. You can see the potatoes are skin on, creamy sauce. The couscous is also very delicately seasoned, light and fluffy. And the Greek salad with the peppers and tomatoes and lots and lots of cheese and Kalamata olives. It's very good as well. Haven't tried the burger yet. The veggie burger, it's pretty good. I put some salsa on it and some garlic mayo that they had up there. Because you know how I like to pimp my food. Sorry. It has a very nice grill flavor, but if you're a picky vegetarian, don't order a veggie burger here because the woman making it, she was also making other burgers, and even though there was a part of the grill that was pretty much clean, she had like, you know, gloves on, and she's making meaty stuff too. And she's like, so grab a meaty burger, put it down there, grab a meaty burger, put it down there. Oh, you want a veggie burger? Grab a veggie burger with the same like meaty hands, put it on the grill. I'm just trying to ignore it and have a good lunch. A cone! Doesn't that look good? And in fact, just before I sat down to to shoot this, I just had lunch. So usually when I'm editing these videos, I'm always like, oh, I'm so hungry right now. But luckily right now I'm not. Because let me tell you something, you guys. Having all this time at home, I've been doing a lot of cooking to keep busy and help fill up the day, which is a good thing. But I've also been doing a lot of eating. And all the online shopping I've been doing for clothes, I'm afraid that none of them are gonna fit me when all this is over. But I promised I wasn't gonna talk about this on the channel, so let's move on. Anyways, here's something interesting. After I was done eating and done filming a lot of the footage that ended up in the video of the island, I went to the Cookies BBQ. There are two other places on the island where you can have lunch. One of them is called Cookies BBQ, and the other one is called Cookies 2. Very creative. And one interesting thing that I noticed there was that they offered pizza and corn on the cob. So like if those are two things that you really want to have for lunch, or maybe that you know your kids will eat without being fussy, although the kids can't go to Serenity Bay BBQ anyways. I don't know. I just wanted to let you know that those are also options on the island, Cookies and Cookies 2, and they include corn on the cob and pizza. I did a lot of filming on this day on Castaway Key. Not only did I do now the video about like spending the day on the island with going to the adults only beach and getting seasick in the hammock and having our awesome bike ride around the island. And Disney, if you're listening, build those bike paths to the parks in Orlando. You got time to do it now. So we got the video of the island. Now here you're watching the video of the food. And there's still another video coming from today, and that is looking at the food on board for Pirate Night, which we enjoyed in the Royal Palace. Included in that video is also going to be a little bigger explanation of what Pirate Night is like on the ship, including the fireworks. So if those are things that interest you, and if you want to know more about what it's like to be on a Disney cruise, what it was like for us, and what there is to eat, lunch, and what there is to eat, then be sure to check back soon. And now comes the time on Sunday Sofatime where I comment on your comments live on air. But before I do that, please forgive me for putting a little commercial break right here. Last week I made a bonus Sofatime on Wednesday, people, talking about also our food in the Enchanted Garden. Sorry, lots of food, but I know that this is something that you are interested in, and it's an important part of traveling, knowing about what there is to eat and what it's like. These comments are on that video. The first comment is from Denise Algazi. Denise writes, Morgan, regarding the large amount of children on board, you have left out the fact that this cruise took place during the Christmas New Year school holiday. Of course there are going to be a lot of children on board, so please inform the viewers of this on next week's Sunday Sofa Time. Otherwise, you're just clickbaiting or being a dick. You have left this fact out of all of your DCL reviews, and if you are AWOC, an adult without kids, wanting to cruise on DCL without many children, take the transatlantic crossing on the Magic where only about 5% of the passengers are children. By the way, the children on board DCL are some of the best behaved compared to many other cruise lines. Had you taken a DCL cruise while children are still in school, your observations would be completely different. This is like telling everyone about how rainy the weather in LA was and omitting the fact that you were there in January, which is their rainy season. Denise. I like to think that we're like, all friends here and that it's like, a familiar atmosphere and that we can, be open and talk with each other. And I ask for your feedback and I ask for your comments. But these are the kind of things that I feel like, although, it's not really horrible, I still feel like this isn't the way that you should talk to somebody that you don't really know, or being a dick. And to go through your comment here, I have said in almost all of the videos that we were there in the beginning of January. And in fact, it was the second week of January. It was January 6th through the 10th. And just a little heads up, Denise, kids are back in school by then. I don't have kids, and I don't know if you have kids or not, but I asked a lot of people on my Facebook page if their kids are back in school by then, and it was almost unanimously yes. Plus, I've said it many times as well that this is the only time we've cruised on Disney Cruise Line, and I don't know if, I can't really say what it's like on every Disney cruise ship and on every Disney cruise because I haven't done them. I'm just talking about the experience I had on that cruise. And you suggest that adults who want to cruise without many children should take the transatlantic cruise, but that happens once. It happens once a year. So most of the experiences on Disney Cruise Line are going to be more like the one that I had and not like the transatlantic because, like I said, that happens one time. And all the rest of the time, it's cruises like the one I was on. And how is that clickbaiting and how is that being a dick? Sorry, Denise, I just think you're kind of out of line. Final comment is from Jennifer Klump. Jennifer writes, no ad, and oh man, you really need to go back and eat at the adult restaurants. Remy is mind-blowing. So on the ship, there are two specialty upcharge restaurants. One is called Palo, and the other one is called Remy. We did not eat at either of them, but we got to take a look inside while we were doing like a ship tour. And yes, I have only heard amazing things about those restaurants, but we did not get to try them. And like I said, I don't know if I will ever do a Disney cruise again, but maybe if I do, I will try them on the next cruise. And there you go. As always, thanks for spending this part of your day with me today, be it Sunday or whatever day it is that you're watching this. If you put on real pants today like I did, or if you're still in your PJs at 5 o'clock, I don't care. I'm just happy that you're here. In the next few days, there's gonna be more videos about this cruise on my channel, as well as some fun comparisons coming up. Comparing things directly, like direct experiences on the Carnival Sunrise to the Disney Dream. And some things are not gonna go the way you think they are. So check back for those. And also, I've been posting a lot of stuff on Instagram at the moment and on Facebook. I always let you guys know if I'm going to be online to premiere one of these videos. So make sure you follow me on Facebook and Instagram as well. See you soon.